Hi, I'm Dr. Will Holdsworth, your local San Jose chiropractor from Pain Relief Chiropractic. Today we're in my home so that I can show you an exercise that's really helpful for people who suffer from plantar fasciitis and even just tight, like intrinsic foot muscles. This is great for anyone who's like a runner, people who are on their feet a lot, who are experiencing any sort of like pain in this area here, especially with the heel. I'm going to show you how to do this exercise with two different progressions. The first one, we're going to do seated, and what you're going to do is you're going to grab a ball. Before we do this though, I like to do a little bit of a test, which is kind of fun, makes this exercise a little bit more fun. So first we're going to ignore the ball, we're just going to stand up straight and just try and touch your toes, see how far you go. So comfortably I go to about there. What we're going to do is we're going to take the ball, we're going to do this exercise, and then we're going to check after we're done with that rolling. And we basically just put this ball on the floor, relax the foot, and when we do this seated, obviously there's going to be less pressure than when we stand. So that's the progression there. We just roll around, we find some spots that are tight. I'm doing my right foot first because I know that my right foot is a little bit more tight than my left. You're going to find spots that are just, it hurts. It doesn't feel super pleasant, but a lot of people will say it's like a good hurt, similar to the effect that you get when you're getting active release technique or Graston into an area. We roll around, and I'm going to take my other foot and roll around here. You get the idea. Let's go ahead and stand up, and we'll try doing this standing, and you can go ahead and put pressure in there. Again, my right foot is tight. My calves are chronically tight from snowboarding, from a lot of walking, a lot of standing, running. I'm running, I don't know, a couple times a week. Nowhere near what some runners do. I know people run like, I don't know, 25 miles a week and stuff. I definitely don't get up to that level. But we roll around, find that spot in our foot. And what you can do is when you find a spot like, oh man, I just found one, I'm just going to stay on that, I'm just going to push. I'm just going to add more weight to it and just suck it up. Try the other side and roll around. And this side is actually more tight than I would have thought. But I'm just using my dog's tennis ball. She's actually over here out of the shot, laying in the sun. But I'm using her ball because it's not only like quite firm because she's a little dog, she's got a little tennis ball. So I'm using this to help with adding more tension than just like a regular tennis ball. You can get a lacrosse ball for more tension. You can use a golf ball if you're brave, baseball, softball, anything like that. And we're going to get in there, and you can just, again, stay on a spot. If it's sore, just stay on it, and eventually you'll feel the tension just melt away. And we'll get that spot's super sore. This ball, because it's small too, it has less surface area where I contact, so I'm getting really specific with it. So I never really recommended like dog-sized tennis balls, but I think I'm going to start because this is really helpful with getting into that area. I mean, you could just get a golf ball though, that'll be the same size, just going to be a little more intense because it's a golf ball, whereas this has some give to it. So that's pretty much how you do it. Let's post check, see what happens. So comfortably I'm down to here. I'm still not touching my toes. I was only rolling for a little bit. If I keep rolling, there's a good chance that it will actually allow me to go ahead and touch my toes. So this is what I like to bring up. It brings up a really good point. When you're going to go participate in any sort of athletics or even just exercise for just yourself, a really good thing is just to make sure that you're limber, make sure you're stretching, make sure you're doing exercises such as this so you have full mobility. If you only have this much motion in your elbow, let's say, right? If you're trying to hit a hammer, you're not going to hit it as hard as if you have full range. So when we do anything, we want to make sure we have full range of motion. Doing exercise like this, stretches, any sort of warm-up drills, that's going to get you to your fullest potential so you have the full range of motion that you need in your joints. Hopefully that helps. If you like this, go ahead and like it, comment if you have a question, and I appreciate your time for watching.